Good evening, y'all. This is a real quick real with Robo. I'm uh I'm about to go to bed. I canceled my appointment today for the neck doctor because quite frankly it was a community clinic and I wasn't gonna go and expose myself like that. A lot of y'all people thought I was playing, thought I was joking, thought I was crazy, thought I was stupid when I told y'all be safe, don't go around crowds, don't go out into the world unless you need to. I said it is an overblown flu, which it is. But now it's hitting home. Now everybody taking it seriously. Now everybody like, oh my God. You know, and when I said that someone told me that black people couldn't get it and I said that's bullshit, everyone could get it, didn't nobody believe me. Didn't nobody believe me. And now what happening? We had our first death in Memphis. University of Memphis professor. He died. Want to guess what race he was? All right then. So not only did he die from it, but all them folks have been exposed that were in his classes. All them folks that's been in his classes have been exposed. And now we're going to have a nice little pandemic here in Memphis. But Memphis cut that shit short. They said that we all finna go on lockdown tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Fine. Now, what I got on really to do was tell all the YouTubers that I've been telling lately, this is what was in the bill that Pelosi tried to pass. Y'all thought I was stupid. Y'all thought I was crazy. Y'all was like, oh no, that can't be in there. No, she wouldn't do that. The Democrats wouldn't do that. Chuck and Pelosi wouldn't stop negotiations about the people. Want a bit? Am I crazy now? Am I stupid now? I don't think so. See, y'all folk could get the real anytime you want it. All you have to do is ask me. Because I'll be listening to these reports. Because I'll be watching what's going on. Because I go and do my own research. Y'all can get this real earlier than you got it. A week ago, I done told you what was in that bill. A week ago, I done told you that Pelosi was trying to get abortion rights passed, the Dreamer Act passed, the Green New Deal passed. She wanted Trump to step down off of Obamacare, even though it's unconstitutional. And she was going to use this to do it. And the Senate told her to fuck off. That it wasn't going to happen. And everything was going fine in the Senate up until the point when Pelosi and Schumer stepped in. When they stepped through that door, that's when everything went partisan. Up until then, they had agreements, they had negotiations, they had deals, and it was all about us American people. Up until that point. And I'm telling you this because, not just because, haha, I was right, but haha, I was right. And you were wrong. And so now who looking dumb? Who looking crazy? Now, I don't usually get on the internet and, chop somebody to bits. But I'm real sick and tired of a few YouTubers that come to my channel, take my shit, and then go back and act like it's theirs. They don't give credit where credit is due. They just be like, oh, okay, yeah, I heard it through the grapevine. Yeah, you heard it through the grapevine a week ago when nobody was talking about it. Yeah, you heard it through the grapevine months ago when nobody was talking about it and how serious of a predicament we were fitting to be in. Oh, but now you worry. And the fact of the matter is, I'm going to call it and see how many people call it after I do. Because I'm going to call it right now. When we do get the immunization and when we do get the cure, which there is a cure out, stupids. So stop fear-mongering people. It only works for some people right now because they got to tweak it just right. But when we do get all that, I guarantee you, it's going to be like the flu shot. All y'all going to say, you're not going to put a dead virus in me. I'm not going to go get the flu shot. I'm going to catch it the old-fashioned way. And you know what? Maybe it is good we're having this pandemic. Because now all of us are getting the real deal Holyfield. And our bodies are making immunities to it. What I'm worried about is how many of you dumbass people ain't gonna listen to me when I say keep children away from elders. Keep yourselves away from your elders. Go shopping for them, leave their groceries and other shit on the doorstep, and then be far away when they answer the door. I know they're your mama, your daddy, your grandma, whatever. But if they life mean anything to you, you stop being foolish. And if you have to be up close on an elderly person, put a damn mask on. Show some sense. I mean, I told the lady that went shopping for us, 'cause we ain't going out. Period. I done already told my husband we not going out. Period. Unless we have to. So when the lady came, was fitting to come over, I know they always get lost when they go shopping and try and find our house. I asked my husband, I said, tell her to leave the shit on the doorstep. We'll get it when she leaves. And it's nothing against her. It's just, if we're infected, we don't want to infect her elders. And if she infected, I don't want to get infected. Period. Because he's got a weakened immune system from the surgery he had. So on the real, let's get real. Y'all dumbasses didn't listen weeks ago when I said, and you could ask my husband, right hand of God, I said all this shit when everybody was bitching and moaning and complaining about how the GOP didn't pass the law, and I told you why they didn't pass the law, and then y'all call me stupid and crazy and dumb and all this. But I was right about it. And I'm right about this. And I'm wondering how many of you dumbasses aren't going to listen to me this time. And then when it get more serious, then you're going to be like, oh, you guys, we got to do this, we got to do that. But then Robo said that, what? 2 months ago? Real talk. So let's get real. Trump has pushed back the estimated due date of getting all this under control and properly under control till August. Round about July, August. So we got to deal with it up till then. Next month, though, we're supposed to have that shot coming out. As you can see, and if you pay attention, if you don't, then you could trust me, believe me, because I'm right about it. Again, they're already testing 3 different types of medications that already are out. They're malaria medications, and they got to tweak them just right. But they work to combat this virus. So we on the incline now. We're not on the decline anymore. We got something up our sleeves to battle it. Okay? And they should have a cure for it next month. Next year, they should have immunizations like the flu shots. If you worried about if you have it, don't go to the ER and be dumb. Because everybody going to go to the ER and they going to sit around people that are infected and you don't know if they're infected or you're infected or whoever's infected. And you going to get everybody sick up in that bitch. What you want to do is make an appointment with your doctor or go call up Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, places like that, and ask them if they have the tests. Target. Okay? I heard CVS was doing drive-through testing. Okay? So we got that. Make an appointment with your doctor or go to those places. Don't go to the ER unless you're an old person. If you elderly, take your ass to that ER right when you start showing symptoms, which is a dry cough, a high fever, sort of the same symptoms as the flu, but worse. Okay? It's better to be safe than sorry. Don't put yourself around a lot of people. Don't put yourself in that predicament. So if somebody come to the door, and unless they need your signature, tell them to leave it on your doorstep through the door. Just say, look, I'm trying to protect myself. I'm trying to protect you. Just leave my package on the door. Have somebody else go shopping for you, especially if you're elderly. And have them leave your shopping on the doorstep. Y'all thought I was playing. It's an overblown flu. It ain't nothing to be all, oh my God, it's the end of the world about. But you need to be proactive. You need to be preventative in your own health. Don't put yourself in those predicaments. Meaning if you know there's going to be a lot of people there and they all ain't been tested, don't go. If you haven't gotten your children tested or yourself tested, stay away from grandma and grandpa till you get tested. If you're elderly and you show symptoms, take your ass to the doctor. I mean, on the real. There is nothing to be fearful about. There's nothing to be, oh my God, it's the end of the world about. There's nothing to be stocking up on toilet paper about and water about. Get what you need to survive for about 2 weeks. Stay your ass in your house. That is the best way, because that is the incubation time they found out for this virus. And once again, the reason the GOP said no to Pelosi's bill is because she wanted to add the Green New Deal parts of it into the bill, where if you get funding, you have to do this. If you're in business. She wanted to make it legal for illegals and dreamers and ALM to get on TANF and food stamps. As you know, that isn't legal. She wanted to give out free health care to illegals. I mean, the only thing that was missing, weaved in her bullshit bill, was the dismantling of ICE. And the damn impeachment of Trump. and putting us under communistic state. That's the only thing that was missing. Obamacare was in there. Green New Deal was in there. Freaking free health care, TANF, food stamps for illegals and dreamers was in there. Making it not a crime for illegals to come over. And y'all know what that means. If that bill would have passed, it would have incentivized this pandemic for illegals to rush the border for free shit. That's why the GOP said no, because they read through the lines. Then the Senate tried to come up with a bill, and for a minute there, the Republicans and the Democrats were like, look, this is about the American people. We need to get in on this together. And they were working just fine. The little peons of Congress, the senators and whatever, were working just fine up until the point where Pelosi flew back to Washington on her broomstick and Chucky Schumer, the Democratic majority or minority leader, came in there and started pushing them around. Then it went partisan. Y'all gotta realize, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not a huge, overblown bullshit deal like everybody making it out to be. However, it is enough to cause you to be wary. It is enough to where you need to protect yourself, your family, and your friends. Okay? It ain't enough to go out and buy all this toilet paper, all this water, all this food, all this crazy crap, and all these bullets and guns. It's not the apocalypse. It's not the second coming of Jesus. Alright? It's an epidemic, a pandemic, a global pandemic. These things happen every 4 years. If you don't believe me, figure it out for yourself. Every single 4 years we have something to scare the hell out of us so that we won't see what's going on in Congress. And it always happens to be some kind of sickness that's going to affect and kill us all. They have a cure out. They've still got to tweak it just a little bit so it'll start curing everybody. But for right now, it's working pretty well. Now, if you made it to this part of the video, I thank you. I thank you for listening. I thank you for paying attention. And I thank you for caring about your own health and others' health. We don't need to put on CDC suits just yet and walk around in radioactive suits. Just be aware when you go over to your elder's house, wear a mask. Or have them wear a mask. If you have immune deficiency problems, either wear a mask or don't go out. If you got underlying health issues, not like mental health issues, not like fibromyalgia, but underlying immunodeficiency issues, quarantine yourself. Just be like, until this blow over and they got a cure, just stay the hell away from me. You could come in, but we both wearing masks. Okay? Don't go around being retarded and licking toilet seats and doorknobs because, yes, I've seen the challenge where it's called the coronavirus challenge and you lick a toilet seat. You're a bunch of idiots. Okay?
Catch more of the coronavirus doing that shit.
Exactly. The fact of the matter is, if you're elderly, if you know someone who's elderly, show them some courtesy by wearing a mask. Go get tested. Make sure you don't have it, but don't overwhelm the emergency rooms with your retard. Go to your doctor's office. Go to CVS. Go to Walmart, Walgreens, Target, those type of places. See if they have a test and go and get one. Children and adults can be carriers without showing symptoms. Do not put yourself in a predicament with large crowds or a lot of people if you don't know if you have it or they have it. If it's a family get together and y'all have been tested and y'all prove negative and y'all quarantined yourself for 12 to 14 days afterwards, after being tested, and then got tested again and you still don't have it, and hey, it's grandma's birthday, by all means, go to grandma's birthday. Enjoy the fam. In this type of shit, you've got to be proactive and preventative. You don't have to panic. You don't have to go crazy. And furthermore, you don't have to buy all that shit. For the simple fact is, when this is over, you gonna be broke and have 1,000 rolls of toilet paper. And then you gonna feel dumb. Get enough toilet paper to last you 2 weeks and put yourself in quarantine. Wear a mask when you're around your elders. Have your kids wear a mask when they're around their elders. It's not that big of a deal. So, keep focused on being proactive and preventative. And don't believe everything you hear on the internet. Especially if they say this type of person can't get it, this type of person can't get it. Everyone can get it. But so far, the only two types of people that they've shown that do not suffer death from it thus far are children and adults. Everybody else can suffer and die from it. Elderly, people with sickness, but well adults and well children tend to be able to carry it without recompense. So please, this time, folks, listen to me. I am like 98% of the time right. And for those folks, those YouTubers, you know who you are, that come over to my channel every time I post something about something, and you listen to the video, then you take it and you call me stupid and crazy and all that other shit, and then 2 weeks after, it's on the news, boom, this is what happened, then you're like, oh yeah, this is what happened, we knew it all before, and blah blah blah, and da-di-da-di-da, and yada-yada-yo, and you knew it all before because I done told you, because I pay attention to shit like this. Y'all be safe. Be proactive. Be preventative. If you go around your elders, wear a mask. Ask your elders if they need shopping to do. Go shopping for them. Leave the groceries, leave the shopping on the porch. where they could get it without being exposed to you. Not saying anything about you. You might not have it. They might not have it. But the fact of the matter is, being preventative means that you keep yourself out of the risk of getting it. Tomorrow I have to go to a doctor's appointment. I'm going to be at risk. I don't like being at risk. Therefore, I'm going to put my shirt over my face because I do not want to smell their breath. And I do not want to catch their yuck. Quite frankly. Simple fact of the matter is, unless you have to, don't. And that's real with Robo.